Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live. The Farm MIR versus SLY. This is round number 2. We got a big match in store for you guys. And we're going to wrap ourselves into some PvP, the farm, very nicely tonight. So we got a good one. We got a great bundle for you guys. We've got good matchup. And here's something you guys may or may not know. The first time these two teams played, SLY got the victory. So even though MIR is ahead of them in the standings, if SLY is to win tonight, they will have a season sweep of MIR, and they will be in sole possession of first place. Because remember, it goes by standings, and it goes by head-to-head battles, and then it goes by point differential. And I'm going to jump into that and show you guys. Look, it's still anybody's season. We're still going for seedings. Got a couple more weeks. But just to kind of give you guys an overview, obviously when MIR plays and they play hard, you can see 3-1 record. Look at the points for 7,950, big point differential. SLY 2-2, as I said, gave MIR their only loss. SLY did have a forfeit, so who knows what they'd be like if they were here. If they had made every single game. They're 2-2, so a big matchup. Vox on their tails, and then we got Arc. And what's interesting is we got Vox and Arc on Wednesday night. I would say it's a must-win for both teams if you want to get in that 2 or 3 range. But at this point, we don't know how it's going to go down. So we've got MIR and SLY tonight, Vox and Arc, and then next week we finish out the regular season and got some good gear. You guys might have saw the teaser for the gear. I'm going to go ahead and show you the bundles because the bundles are absolutely incredible tonight. And I think there's some excitement whenever we do the PvP boots. You know the PvP boots ever since we started PvP. They have a lot of base. The first ones we did, they were base 3, then base 6. These boots in this bundle tonight are B12, and it's a 1-2 punch because they're B12 and they're also armor pin resistance. So you get a little bit of extra armor pin, so somebody's loading up on you, and you also are able to take a punch. What's also good about this bundle tonight, I added a few extras. So let me go through what we have in this bundle. It's a little crazy. So we got Bionic Wildcard, ATT 20, Healing Brew, Silver Skins, and that's 5 Eve Grenades just in the Silver bundle. Now, why are Eve Grenades important? Because you guys were going to raid looks like an alien priest to me. I mean, that's exactly it. It looked pretty severe. We were going to have that raid last Saturday night, and that is going to be part of Friday night. So probably wouldn't hurt to have a few priest grenades on hand. I know you're going to be throwing some TS-20, some other things, but class grenades are certainly a nice fallback. So just in that top left-hand corner, you get all of those items, and that is 5 of the specialty grenades. Now, let's take it down to the red bundle. Bionic Hammer, Frantic 5, Silver Spark. Check out the gems in this bundle. You get the Cavern Ruby, which can be great for your T3, but you also get the Max Red D4. Collecting those swords, collecting all the Bionic pieces. You got Fury 4, and also you still have 4 TS-15s in there. Move on over to the in-between, the red and the gold. If you buy the red or the gold, that is 5 resin restores. So certainly those resin restores have come in handy the last couple weeks. We've got the gold bundle. We've only seen this so far, this granite glyph, in the Saturday night specials, but in tonight's gold bundle, there's a granite glyph. You get the Bionic Axe, Repel Smoke. There's Blitz hiding in there. We know how good Blitz has been lately. I'll leave it at that. I know there's some good, strong plays out there with Blitz. We also have Heal and Seal, Swole Elixir, Elixir of Assault, 4 T20s, and the bonus between these two are Red Paw and Red Nolan. So you got 2 red pets. Then you go Red Summon Skins, Max Seal Smoke, Bionic Mace, Pet Revive, Max Blue, and a blue Cavern Sapphire. Elixir of Turbo and 4 M20s. Energy Orb, the Max Pink, that is a base +2. Super scarce. We've got the gold summon skins, which I know some people are probably like 10 or 12 now working on that next gold pet. And there it is. There's the gladiator boots. That's H5, D5, B12, AP2. And of course, for every bundle you buy, you're absolutely getting the tomes. I see Animal in the house. I see Beasley in the house. There you go. Animal going with the yellow bundle. Beasley. And I see you, green team, Sheila. I saw you out there. Yellow bundle and loaders. So Beasley picking up the yellow bundle, which is a good bundle. But she also, if you buy the yellow bundle, you get the resin restores and you get the pets. So you get whatever is on both sides of those. So great pull there. 5 resin restores, a couple nice pets as well. And Gemstone picking up all. So how about this? For any bundle that is purchased tonight, whether you purchase the silver, the red, the yellow, the green, or if you get them all, I'm doing something a little bit crazy tonight for all of you guys. I'm going to throw in a tape deck as well. So here's the tape deck. So even if you pick up that green, even if you pick up that gold, even if you pick up the silver, this is the bonus that everybody's going to get one of these tonight. 2 Elysium, 2 blue graphene, 2 red graphene, and 2 black graphene. So I'm going to throw in 8 additional tapes for any bundle tonight. So I see Dimes picking up yellow for football. Get that yellow bundle, get what's on the left, get what's on the right, and also get the tape deck that's up top. So just a little extra for you guys. I want to say this. I strongly recommend on Friday nights, use your other tapes, not the max graphs. If you have a lot of max graphs, that's fine. But I would recommend using your gold graph, using your red graph, using your blue graph on Friday nights. Because those are going to be the tapes that are going to give you a little bit of health or a little bit of damage instead of using up your max base. Obviously, you want to save that max graph for your PvP, but think about, we have increased the bundles. We've made it a better value. We've added the loaders. We've added grenade bundles. So there's a lot of different value packs out there, but it still doesn't hurt to do a little bit of supply management, right? I mean, using the right thing at the right time. You guys do gain XP for certain items used, but there's no difference on a Friday night between using a red graphene and using a max graph. So that would just be something I would take a look at. I see Will in the house picking up yellow. Will, I saw those last 2 bundles and you got that equipped. So gear's looking good, man. And I am, look, I love parity in the league. It is an absolute pleasure for me to see these teams when everybody's got a shot to win it all. And I said this the other night. I know Ark's a little down right now, but one win on Wednesday night and Ark is right there. So it's kind of a barometer. I know Vox was kind of on a high note and Vox is a little bit back. I know SLY is riding cloud 9 right now. It's great to see SLY. If you're a fan of PvP and you see SLY making a run now, you're like, okay, look at them kind of getting involved. So it's anybody's. Julia says they're not down. I love it. I love the pushback. So we'll see Wednesday night. Let's see if Ark is back in full effect. One thing I'll tell you about Ark is they always peak at the right time. Ark is spark. When it is clutch time, Ark is clutch. So if you think tonight's going to be a lot of fun, Wednesday night, there's a lot of pressure Wednesday night. I mean, imagine that. We got a big match for every match this week. All right, hey, look, it is 8:56. We got a couple changes in lineups tonight, so pay close attention. We'll leave the bundles up there. Last call. Gina might be popping in any minute. Trigger, where's Gina? I know she'll log in a little bit and say she's trying to log in. I've heard rumors that Gina's going to be back on Monday. Is that correct, Trigger? Is she going to have all of her Wi-Fi set up by Monday? Because Rocket comes back on Monday right before the playoffs. Man, oh man, are we going to have some good lineups. All right, so we've got some interesting dynamics here. SLY is the home team, and they are choosing to go first. So the starting lineup for SLY is going, no particular order, is going to be Will, Amy, Anthony, and Tiny. Will, Amy, Anthony, and Tiny. So SLY, even though you're the home team and you're going first, if you can give me all of your pre-match buffs, please. So if you guys have calculated, that means Ocean Man, it means Joe, and Dimes are on the bench, starting out on the bench. So we got Will is going Max and double Eli. Immune Elixir. Armor, Bullet, and Bow. We got the Emperor going double Max and Elysium. And going Swole. We got Dimes going 5 Max Vipers targeting Ben. I'm going to explain that in a second. So she is going. All right, I got. And that's Tiny, actually. Okay. So start out with Tiny. Tiny's going Turbo. Bullet, Bow, and Armor. Max and double Eli. All right. So Dimes has 5. Tiny has 5 Max Vipers. That has taken Tiny's life up to 94 base. First player to eclipse 90 in base. Ben, it is going to take your base down 5. We'll calculate your base in 1 minute. And Amy is going Turbo, Max, double Eli. Bow and Armor Wax. All right, so we got all that calculated. Okay, now we're going to go over to Team MIR. Joe, I don't have yours yet because I'm not doing second teams yet. So Team MIR is going to be Moon, Amanda, Kel, and Flyrod will be the starting lineup. B-Dub coming off the bench. Moon, Amanda, Kel, and Flyrod. All right, so we're going to start out with, I see Amanda. Amanda's going assault, double max. And Eli. All right, Nixie, I'm going to ask you if you want to go into the starting lineup for Fly Rod at this point, or if you want to take a chance that he might be here by the end of the first round. It's your call. Moon's going double max. And Eli. Swole. All right, and Kel's going double max, and Eli, turbo, and all waxes. All right, I'm going to move Fly Rod to the second unit. Let me transfer a couple stats here. All right, Nixie's going to go red, blue, immune, and Eli. All right, I think I got all the starters. So we're good with that. Let me go back to Team SLY, and I need Dimes, Ocean Man, and Animal. Dimes, Ocean Man, and Animal. Give me all of your pre-match buffs. And Ben, B-Dub, and Fly Rod will get their pre-match buffs if they're available. If not, we're just going to go ahead and put them in, and they can buff as they show up. All right, we'll get back to Fly Rod in a second. So, Animal's going Turbo, Double Max, and Eli. Dimes, you can only target one player with the max Vipers, though. So if you're going to target a player, it's got to be a different player. All right. No worries. And I'll get to that in a second. All right. So Turbo, Max, and Eli. An Ocean Man double max. Eli and Immune. All right, so Nixie, it's up to you. If Fly Rod is there, we can put Fly Rod back in. I can flip-flop it again. I'm okay. All right, so let me get Fly Rod stats. There he is. All right, he's going double max Eli. Hey, it's an important match, so we want to make sure everybody gets their buffs and is ready to go. So we do have Fly back in the starting lineup, so that's going to be good stuff there. And Dimes targeted you, Jason. So we're taking you from 69 base down to 64. Dimes, we are taking you from 77 up to 82. Ben, we are taking you from, all right, so yeah, you can't do that, Anthony. I just said that. So Nixie and Ben, so you got to give me a different target. Nixie, can you repost your pre-match buff since I had you as a starter and we're moving? And go ahead, Ben. So I need Ben, Bonnie, and Nixie. All right, so Anthony's going to target Kel. So Kel, we're going to take you from 84 down to 79. And Anthony, we're going to take you from 64 up to 69. All right, so we got a lot of base swapping going on. It's all about that base. About that base, no treble. All right, Ben is going to go Immune. Max, Black, and Eli. So Ben, I've got you at 55, but we're taking you down to 50 because somebody stole 5 of your base. So Ben had 5 taken, Kel's had 5 taken, and Moonshot had 5 taken. So that's a pretty big swing. And now I got Nixie's stats again. All right, I think we're almost ready, everybody. Long as it makes sense to me, we're good. So I got everybody's pre-match buff. And the very wise people probably saw that Bonnie did not submit pre-match buffs. So it's no secret at this point. She got an emergency work thing, but I'm not ruling out that Bonnie will not be here. So she didn't get her buffs in, but it doesn't mean that if she frees up, that she won't be in here by the 3rd round or by a later round. So we don't know at this point. But we have had contact, so she got a surprise visit. All right, let me get... All right, so here is the official So MIR's fired up. They're going to try to win one for Bonnie, just in case she doesn't make it in on time. All right, so I do know that SLY is going first, so here's the official lineup. Let me show you guys where we got everybody positioned. Let's go to the farm, everybody. So we have, kicking off the match, we got Tiny in the tank position. Leading off for SLY. Then for MIR, we got Kel in the bomber position. Then we got Amy in the bomber position going third. Then we got Unforeseen in the defensive position going fourth. Then we got Will in defense going fifth. Moonshot as the rover going sixth. Anthony as the rover for Team SLY going seventh. And Flyrod as the tank going eighth. And we are going 4-4-6-6-6-6-4-4 tonight. So we are going standard format. Tiny, kick off the match. We're underway. You got 20 seconds, Tiny. Good luck to both teams. The winner will have sole possession of first place and a real leg up on getting first place seed in the tournament. Tiny's going to summon Boss to Main Street. Pet Repel and TS20. So Boss to Main Street, turn number 1. Tiny hitting the wall, dropping some Pet Repel smoke. So let's see what that first wall looks like. And Tiny is rocking Turbo as well. Black, green, and how about a little damage to the blue wall as well, Tiny? All right, Kel, you're up. 20-second timer. No. Bonnie submitted Amanda defending and her at Rover and said that Jason would come in for her. Kel going Boss to flag. Also Repel smoke. M20. Loaded as well. So Kel is sending Boss over to the flag, dropping the Pet Repel, and looks pretty familiar here. You guys saw it on the other side. So Kel, black, green, and you do some damage to the blue wall as well. Bones, you're up. 20-second timer for Bones. We got Bones, Amanda, Will, Moon, Anthony, and Flyrod. I see you, Rocket. I knew she'd be here. It cracks me up. She made it. All right, so Amy is going to play Silas, Pet Repel, and T20. So let me explain Silas if you guys have not seen it. Silas is going to hit Moon for D10. But also, Jason, Silas lowers your armor pin by 5. So I've got you going down to 90. And I got your armor pin going from 12 to 7. And that will stay. That is a debuff that will stay until you die or till the end of the match. And Amy's also going a little bit of firepower there. T20 loaded, Amy. Yeah, Silas is a Scorpion. It's D10 and minus AP 5. All right, so the blue wall's already damaged. So, Amy, we're going to take down the rest of that blue wall, obviously. Another blue wall. And Amy has turbo as well. And another blue wall. So she finishes the damage wall and it gets 2 more blue pieces because she's rocking turbo as well. All right, Unforeseen, your move. Got 2 bosses in play. Silas just hit Moonshot. Silas is gone, by the way, Moon. He hit you, did the damage. You don't have to attack him. But he already did what he does. All right, so Amanda is going to go SP3. And she's going to take... Amanda, Tammy's not in the game. Tammy's on the bench. And you can't target your own chest with boss. All right, so, and you can't take Tiny's boss because Tiny already cast boss. So this is Tiny's boss here. So it can't be stolen because he's already using it. So, yeah, everything that you did, let's erase it and let's just do something completely different because none of that stuff can happen. Gina, do you have audio? Can you hear me? All right. Well, I'm doing sign language right now, Gina, so maybe you can see me do that. All right. Do we have Amanda? Still with us, Amanda? This is a 5-minute turn starting out the match. All right, here we go. All right, Amanda's going to SP3 and take boss from Amy. Amy, your boss is out of play. Might have been a good move. And Ocean Man's not in the game either. These players back here, they're waiting. You've already targeted Ocean Man and Dimes. Give them a couple rounds. They'll be in soon. Tiny, Amy, Will, and Anthony. I don't know, but at this point, we'll probably be playing till tomorrow night at about 12 o'clock on a Tuesday night. All right, so we're going to hit Amy with Fido. All right, so Amy, you had your boss stolen from you, number one. And number two, she's going to send Fido in order to attack you. So, and I would imagine it is red Fido, or it can be regular Fido, and basically it gets rid of your pet repel. So you're no longer pet repelled. All right. So she's sending regular Fido in to get rid of your pet repel. Gotcha. All right, Will, you're up. All right. Will's got a lot of stuff going down here. So first of all, Will is going to summon boss. So all flags are currently occupied. Now you can stack them if you want. If you think your boss isn't going to make it, that's up to you. So Will is sending his boss here like this. Like that. Sound effects. All right. Bad sound effects. Will's also going to drop a little pet repel. And Will is going to go purple glob to Kel. So Kel, Will's taking a shot. Now, all he has to do is move up a little bit. He stays in defender zone. You guys know this is line of sight. So Kel, any response to Will's purple shot? All right. Kel is, well, one, she's taking some damage. So, Kel, I'm taking you down to 90. And you got a little craziness setting in. How crazy? Guess we'll find out next round. Moonshot, you're up. All right, Jason, settle this team down. MIR looks a little rattled right now. This is out of character for MIR. SLY's coming out super cool. They got a rhythm, a strategy. Need to settle them down, Moon. That's kind of like, that's flattering a little bit. Gina said, used to think being blind was the worst thing, but not being able to hear the streams. Well, I am the one talking on the stream, so that's pretty awesome stuff, I think, in a weird sort of way. All right, Moon is going to summon Red Mac. I've never had anybody say they'd rather be blind and not be able to hear my voice. Actually, it's usually the opposite. Moon is going to drop Pet Repel. And he's going to go Purple Gel to Anthony. Anthony, any response to that Purple Gel? And Amy, I got Red Mac sitting on your shoulder. And it's going to hit hard next turn. Just give him a cracker, Amy. He'll be okay. All right, Anthony's going to play Psycho. He does not want to deal with the purple effects. That's the first Psycho of the night for Team SLY. And Moonshot, you were denied. No damage to Anthony. And Anthony, go ahead and get your first turn of the first round. And we got Fly Rod finishing out round number 1. All right, Anthony's going to take Moonshot in the portal. All right, everybody, we got a little mono. Moon has taken damage, so he is at 90 going into the portal. And we're set up for a little portal battle, everybody. So let's get the Emperor over here, hanging out in the trees. Moonshot. Hanging out. Both are within range. Trees don't really help with line of sight. And Anthony, it's your move. Not your move, Fly Rod. Anthony's move. All right, so Anthony's going to Silver Spark Spike and send him to Moonshot, but he probably didn't read the memo that Moonshot dropped Pet Repel. So Spike is denied. And Moonshot, he's throwing a T20 loaded at you. So the pet does not get through. Moonshot, you are no longer pet repelled. Yeah, I know you're pet repelled. Tell me what you're doing about the TS20 or no. All right. He's going to let the TS20 hit. Jason, I got you going from 90 down to 70. You're up. No, sir, you cannot summon Trey because you have Red Mac in play. In fact, it's sitting on Amy's shoulder. All right, so he's going to go. Anthony's already played Psycho. This is a good strategy. They nerfed Moonshot, so his AP hits less, but he is going to go Purple Plasma. And he's going to drop Heal and Seal. All right, so Moon is surrounded by Heal and Seal smoke. Has not resolved. He hits Anthony for AP 7 because he's nerfed, but also purple affects Anthony. So your next move is going to be unpredictable. Doesn't mean it's going to be terrible. It just means it's going to be unpredictable. So I got Anthony taking damage from Moon. We're going to drop him down to 90. And we're taking from 69 base down to 62 base. All right. Kel's a little whacked out. Anthony's a little whacked out. 2 people are in the portal. 2 people are out of the portal. Whatever. Here we go. Fly Rod, you finally get your turn, and we finally get to the end of round number 1. So hold on. What are we doing here? Sorry. Fly Rod, let's get your move. He's going to go Red Blaze to Bones. Amy's on fire. All right, Amy. Red Blaze going to run over there and tap you for 20. You're down to 80. And then Fly Rod is going to drop Seal and Thrill. And Fly Rod is not worried about the AP. He wants to go AR-15 ammo. Because we know bosses have no base. So Fly Rod is going to use the carbine to tag boss on Main Street, which is Tiny's boss. Now, problem with that is Tiny's got a hell of a lot of health. So Fly Rod, you do hit his boss, and you got some good health as well, or some good damage. but you hit him for 25. Tiny's boss is sitting at 75%. So it's a good hit, but we know the rules with bosses and how they're buffed now. So that is the end of the first round. Pretty long first round. So I'm asking the teams to pick up the pace just a little bit in round number 2. Tiny, you're up. This is your first move in round number 2. All right, we've got... Oh, look at this. Man, that Tiny is a smart player. But you can't Silver Spark Red Curtis because you have boss out, Dimes. I will scratch that, Olay. Boy, this is some high nerves tonight. Remember the part 5 minutes ago when I said, let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit? Yeah, that's not happening. Come on, Tiny, give me a move. Anthony, I wouldn't type that, man. You guys are killing me. All right. Let's try this again. All right, Tiny is going to max seal. All right, max seal himself. And he's just going to run over and attack the boss. All right, right here. And again, I will say, that's Kel's boss, and Kel has a lot of health. So I'm going to give you 25% as well. So Kel's boss is 75. Tiny's boss is 75. Tiny is pet repelled and max sealed, and he's just got like breadcrumbs all over his body. I mean, he is completely coated. Kel, you're up. And you're a little mad. Dish. All right, Kel is going to go Vile Smoke and Orange Crush to the wall. See, she's just trying to be cute because she knows she's under purple. But that's not the way vial smoke works. Because somewhere up here, we'll find it. You just vial smoked yourself. So Kel, standing in her own vial smoke, take 10. And the Orange Crush does go through. So I'll give you the purple block on the Orange Crush, because it was a damaged wall already. So your Orange Crush is effective, but you vial smoke yourself. All right. Amy, your move. You got some stuff happening. You got Red Mac chilling at you. You got Red Blaze. Nothing you can do about Red Mac. Can't stack vial smoke. So you can't go to their bomb area right now. But I get the heal brew. So you're no longer under the effect of Red Blaze. All right, and then you're going to play Red Mac as well. All right, so Amy's going to heal, no vial smoke, and then she's going to send Red Mac over to Kel. So Kel, you got Red Mac sitting on your shoulder. All right, Amanda, you stole a pet last time. Yep. And Kel does not have Red Mac sitting on her shoulder because she's got pet repel. So Amy, you cast Red Mac, and he flies over, and then he flies away. All right, Amanda stole a pet, played Fido. Let's see how round number 2 goes. We're in round 2. Amanda's already targeted Tammy, Ocean Man, Amy. She's targeted a lot of people in one round. This gets better and better. All right. Yeah, Shaman's a pistol. Amanda's she's like shoving arrows in the pistol. I mean, we can try it. I want to see how it's going to work. I'm visualizing like this shaman pistol with an arrow sticking like a foot out. Give it a shot. We call that a harpoon. Amanda's going to harpoon Amy with a yellow arrow. There we go. Vulcan. Okay. So Amanda is going to take a shot. All right, so Amanda, you're going to play Hannibal. All right, so Amy, Hannibal's going to hit you, take you down to 72. You're going to take that twice. You still got Red Mac hanging out with you, and you know what? Amanda hits hard. Any response to her Vulcan shooting a yellow arrow at you before I resolve damage? You haven't played one yet. Your team has 0. You can play 2 per game. All right. Actually, you played 1. Anthony played 1. So that is both of your psychos. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong team. All right, so no more psychos for Team SLY. And that was going to be a big AP shot to the tune of about AP 17. So that's going to be a big hit. So Amanda putting the heat on. All right, Will, back to you. All right, Will's going to drop his own seal. So we know Will is pet repelled and also surrounded in seal smoke. And Will's going to take a shot at their boss. Now, Dimes, anything you'd like to tell Will about that M20 he's throwing over at the boss? Just before I resolve this damage. I mean, just as a heads up, you do hit the boss. Pretty sure there's an avatar right beside the boss. All right, so boss is going to take damage from an M20 loaded. Tiny is as well. So Tiny is no longer sealed. Max seal is gone, Dimes. And Will's damage does hit boss. Kel, your boss goes from 75 down to 45. So Kel's boss is hanging on by a thread or 2. All right, we skip Moonshot's turn, and we go back to the portal. All right, Anthony, this is your final move of the portal before we resolve it. We've got you, we got Moonshot. You are purple affected. Moonshot is surrounded by Heal and Seal. And first of all, Moon, well, we'll skip your turn, but your pet resolves on Amy. So, Amy, you're taking 20 from Red Mac. Amy, I got you sitting at 52. Actually, scratch that. You had Healing Brew. Amy, I've got you sitting at 80. I didn't give you the benefit of your Healing Brew. So you're back to 80. All right, so Anthony, your final move of the portal, and it is going to be unpredictable. All right, so he's going to drop Heal and Seal. All right. You drop Heal and Seal. Successfully. However, Onyx Rose, Ammo Noir, Bullet, you got all that stuff going to Moonshot. And you were purple affected. But I don't feel like having you waste that Ammo Noir and shooting up at a tree. So I am going to give you a die roll. But the only way that you hit Moonshot is with a natural 6. Otherwise, you waste the ammo. You knew going in, it could be a costly proposition. So you basically need a lotto roll in order to damage Moonshot. So he picks a 3. Oh my goodness gracious. Look, you can't make this up, everybody. I'm just going to show you. Anthony with the natural 6. There it is. Moonshot. Now, let me explain what just happened. So first of all, Moonshot's Heal and Seal kicked in. Anthony's surrounded by Heal and Seal, and Moonshot plays Psycho. So there's a lot of things to unpack here. So that means that Jason does get the heal, which takes him back to 100%. He does get the seal because that was not resolved. Anthony gets the benefit of both his actions. So Anthony's surrounded by Heal and Seal, and Moonshot casts Psycho just for good measure to stop it. So right now we've got Jason at 164, Anthony at 90 and 62, but surrounded by Heal and Seal, and Moonshot, you get the final play, maybe. So you get the final action of this round of the portal. And your pet has resolved as well. You're clear for whatever action you want to take. So we have Moon, and then we have Fly Rod, and then we start bringing in second unit. All right, Moon, what you got? All right, so Moon is going to play Trey. Well, you can't throw a grenade and shoot yellow gel. I feel like you guys are just making up some rules tonight. You want to throw a grenade or you want to shoot some gel? All right. So Anthony, he's throwing. All right, so let me give you the deal of what's happening here. All right, Moonshot cast Trey. Trey is going to go over, and he's going to hit Anthony for 20. Anthony, you eat the pet damage. It's going to take you down to 70. He throws an unholy grenade. Do you have a response to that unholy grenade? All right, Anthony plays blue. Now, the reason that's important, and that is the first blue for Team SLY. So Anthony stops Moonshot's unholy grenade, which means his heal and seal resolves. So now we got Anthony healing for 20 because the heal and seal only gets you 20 and the seal. Moonshot was clever. He played Trey for that extra 10%. Anthony does get the heal and seal, taking him from 70 back to 90. Moonshot at 100. Moonshot getting the victory in the portal. Moonshot getting the win. 100 to 90. Very well played, Jason. All right, quick 100 points for Team MIR, taking the lead. All right, Fly Rod, you're up. All right, Fly Rod is going to go red Finney to Bones. Bones, I got you hitting for 10. And you got no psychos, so it's going through. And Fly Rod is going Rambo. And Fly Rod is AP 17 with Rambo. Amy. Take 22 base. Taking you down to 57. And 55. Fly Rod hitting like a champ. All right. We got 2 rounds under our belt, everybody. So now we're going to go to the round of 6. So, Team SLY, Who are the first two coming off the bench, Dimes? Going to be you and Ray? Or you and Joe? All right, where are you going with those two? And Nixie, do we have Nixie and Ben or Nixie and Bonnie? I don't know if B-Dub was able to log. Sorry, had you guys on mute. I'm talking for like minutes. I hit the mute button. No, we didn't lose audio. Nixie, where are we going to put you and Ben? That was Gina's worst nightmare. See? You guys see how Rocket feels now. All right, Ben's going bomber. And it will put Nixie at Rover. All right, man. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a wacky one tonight. This is what happens when you battle for first place. You guys even got me messing up. So here we go. You guys know the way it started out. Let's start out with Big Bad Tiny. Dimes. Tiny went straight Bob Seger in a silver bullet band down on Main Street. Tiny's boss resolves. How about a flag for SLY tying the game up? In essence, because MIR won the portal, SLY just got a flag. All right. Tiny. Kick it in gear. Back away a little. Heel and seal. Red, Curtis, and Trixie to their boss. All right. So you got to give me two targets. Going back away a little. Dropping the heel and seal. All right, so she's going to split Trixie up and go their boss and the wall. And that's a pretty good play. But you damage the red wall, which is fine. And you hit boss, which is fine. But it's a little too little, maybe too late, because remember, Trixie's a D10, so you might have needed a little bit more focus on this. Yes, you do take Kel's boss all the way down to 25. But, up, and she plays Red Curtis. Let's see. Now, there's where it gets interesting. Curtis is D5. But Dimes has a red Curtis, so it's an upgrade. So it makes Curtis a D15. And Kel's boss, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. We don't make this stuff up as we go. And it will kill Kel's boss because it is D15 and the health is 1/2 of Kel. So even though it's 25, basically you're hitting for the equivalent of D30. So yes, your red Curtis would get the kill. However, Fly Rod says, hell no. Fly Rod uses tank page 1. So Dimes cast Trixie, and it did the damage. Her red Curtis was going to finish the job, but Fly Rod saves the day and does protect, ultimately, the flag. So good moves on both part. And you asked me about, was Curtis worth upgrading? Absolutely. I think red Curtis is going to be a force because you saw it basically does the equivalent of D30. It's huge. But with all that being said, Kel, congratulations. Your boss resolves. So we got MIR getting on the board, taking the lead again. Good plays all the way around. So I'm going to explain it again since Nixie had a question mark. So her boss was at 45. Dimes split a Trixie, which is a D20, which is the equivalent of a D20, which took it from 45 to 25. She played Curtis, and her Curtis is not a Curtis, it's a red Curtis. So it's a 5 plus a 10, which makes it a 15. So the 15 doubled because the boss is 1/2 Kel's base health, would be the equivalent of a 30. So it would be a D30 hitting a D25, which would kill the boss, which is all moot because Fly Rod cast tank page 1, and that's where we are. Everybody up to speed on it. All right, so ultimately MIR gets the flag, Fly Rod cast tank page 1. Kel, your move. More question marks, and we'll do this till 2 a.m. I'm down. It's up to you guys. The quicker we play, the quicker the match ends. Kel's going to go Rufus. All right, let's start with the Unholy Smoke. So Unholy Smoke is going to get rid of the Vile Smoke. M20 loaded to the wall, and Rufus to Bones. So Bones, Rufus is D15. I'm taking you down to 40. Man, it's like an all-out assault on Amy tonight. And we've seen it earlier tonight. Let's try it again. Amy, pick a number 1 to 6. And if you pick a 6, Rufus knocks you out. Amy picks a 2. It's a wacky night, everybody. Wow. And I'll show you guys. Here, I ain't gonna. You get the picture. I'm gonna knock you out. Huh, Mama said knock you out. All right, Amy is KO'd. She's basically asleep. I don't pick the numbers, you guys do. So Kel gets the first Rufus KO we've ever had. Amy with the D15, and she is out. Well, guess whose turn it is? It's Amy's. Guess who doesn't get to go? Amy. Amanda, you're up. All right, so Amanda, first of all, Hannibal hits Amy. So Amy, you are taking D8. I've got you down to 32. And you're back awake now. All right, Amanda is going to send Boss to Main Street. All right, so just Boss to Main Street. What type of max arrow? There's plum, there's rust, there's pine. There's several max arrows. All right, Amanda is going to go rust arrow now. Amy, she's hitting you for 10, which could take you down to 22. But she's also hitting you with a boatload of AP. AP 17, plus she's draining with the rust. Amy, I got you sitting at 39. All right, and Tiny's going to go tank page 1, 2. All right, so we'll take you back to 32 and 57, as if it never happened. Amanda's down on Main Street. And Will, congratulations. Will taking down the second flag of the night for Team SLY. They add up. Will, it's your move. Your boss just resolved. SLY taking a little bit of a lead. All right. Now, Will, in order to get the purple spark, you have to move within 15 yards. All right, no spark. So Will is going to go in Rage 3. Noir to Moon. All right, Will's going to Rage, shoot at Moon. Will's rocking AP 12. So Team MIR, we going to resolve that or are we going to psycho it? You got one psycho left. You can save it. You can let it hit, whatever. Eventually we're going to be out of psychos. Moon says let it fly. All right, so Moon, the Noir, gets rid of your swole. So you lose that bonus. Will hitting with the Chameleon. He's in Rage 3. Taking you down 30%, taking you down to 70. And also dropping your base from 64 to 49. Moonshot sitting at 70 and 49. Taking a big shot there. Anthony, you're up. This is round number 3, everybody. So we got Anthony, we got Fly Rod, and then each player gets one additional turn, and we're at halftime. Believe it or not, halftime is on the horizon. I can see it. It's right beside the sunrise. I'm not sure which is going to happen first. Probably the sunrise. Oh, sorry, Moon. You're up. Oh, boy. Now we got another turn to get through. All right. Moon, Anthony, and Fly Rod. And you guys are correct. That's right. I got to work in Nixie, Dimes, Ray, and Ben, too. Let's not forget about them. All right. Okay, well, we do have a ways to go. My bad. All right, Moonshot is going to go SP3 Dimes as boss. So Dimes is in the game, and Dimes, just as an FYI, your boss is out of play. And Moonshot's going to play his own boss. And he's also going to drop some heel smoke. All right, cool. Anthony, now your turn. We got Anthony, Fly Rod, Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. We got SLY with the lead, but we have MIR making a move at the flags. So Anthony's going to play boss. And we're going to bring Anthony here. Vial smoke to their flag. That's a nice little double shot right there. So let's hit Kel. Kel, we're taking you down to 70. And Ben, welcome to the game. We're taking you down to 90. And Anthony's throwing Unholy Grenade and is going to get rid of Moonshot's heal. Fly Rod, your move. Oh, hold on. Moonshot's going to play red-blue because he wants that heal. All right, Moonshot, we're going to take you back to 100. And we're taking you back to 59. You do get the heal. And Anthony, we are going to hit you with red-blue and take you down to 80. Fly Rod is going to go Silver Spark Red Toxie. Now, Fly Rod, you can't Silver Spark Red Toxie because you got Red Finny still hitting her. So, the first thing that happens is Red Finny hits her and takes her from 32 down to 16. And she still got Red Finny there, Fly Rod, for one more turn. So you can't play a pet, but you can get another maneuver. All right, so he's going to go with the Carbine, which is going to be another Rambo shot. And Amy's going to evoke it. So she's preventing. So Amy, that's one evoke. So you evoke half the damage. You're going to take the other half of the damage. Which I've got you going down to 8. And 46. So Amy is at 8 and 46. All right, Deadly Dimes, your first move of the night. We got Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. Dimes, Nixie, Ocean Man, and Tin Man. Can only target one boss, though, Dimes. It has to be a boss and a human target, or a wall target, as it were. That's the only caveat. All right, so Dimes is going to go. This is going to be sweet here, so check this out. So she's sending Red Curtis Silver Sparked in here. So now we've got Red Curtis. He's almost like a gold Curtis, to be honest. So he's a D25, freaking killer crab, crawling out of the woodwork straight to Main Street. So Amanda, you're setting up on Main Street. Amanda, very well geared, by the way. But still, it's a big shot. So Amanda, I have your boss going from 100% down to 55. And the Trixie splits, and it hits the red wall. That's the second Trixie that's hit a red wall. It's up, but it's barely up. And the rest of it goes over to Amanda. So Amanda, I got your boss in one shot going from 100 down to 45. Now you guys can see what Curtis is all about. All right, let's get Nixie. Nixie, Ray, and Ben, and then we go to no. You can't Marty it. You can blue it if you want. All right. I'm going to give her the blue shot, and that's going to take it back to 55. It saves 10, but that's your call. You own it. You can use it. So Amanda's playing blue. That's the second blue for Team MIR. They have 2 remaining. All right. Nixie is going to go. Oh, boy. Nixie's playing Trey to Amy. Emperor's going tank page 1. Would have been a killing blow on Amy, but he prevents it. And Nixie is going to shoot Lemon Rojo. So, Amy, you're taking a shot with Lemon Rojo. All right, so Will's going to use here's the way it works in Resolve. So Will is going to use the eye ring on Trey. Anthony is going to use tank page 1 on the Rojo. No damage taken. Will's legendary's out of play. Anthony's cooldown's out of play. All right, Ocean Man, you're up, and then Ben, you're up. We got a good one, everybody. Good back and forth. Good plays, good defensive strategy. All right, Ray is going to come over here. He's going to move. He's going to drop his smoke. Little bit of heal smoke. And T20 loaded. So Ray is taking down. We know this red block was barely hanging on. So he finishes that one. And now there's another red block barely hanging on. And Kel is going to go Phantom Cape. So Kel plays her legendary to get rid of Ray's heal smoke. So Ray and Amy are not in any smoke. Amy's still knocking on death's door. Ray, you do get the wall damage. And Tin Man, you get the final move of round number 3, and then each player gets one additional turn. So what does Tin Man have up his sleeve? All right, Ben is going to go Red Fenny. And Amy, that might be... Yeah, I think that's going to do it. That has been an assault. All right. Ben the Tin Man is getting the kill on Amy. So we get one killing blow for Team MIR. But boy, oh boy, did it take a lot. All right. We got Amy heading over the bench for just a couple minutes, getting a breather. Animal, you come into bomber position. Ben is going to drop Heal and Seal. And he's going TS20 or T20. Fully loaded. Ben's rocking immune. So Ben, I'm going to give you double blue for the Tin Man. All right, everybody take a deep breath. Amy, don't go too far away because you know how quick people come get subbed in. All right, let's kick off the 4th round before we get to halftime. Tiny, your move. We got a good one, everybody. We got a skull for Team MIR. We got 2 flags for SLY. We don't know who's going to get the next 2 flags. We got a slight wall lead for SLY. It's anybody's game at this point. Professional courtesy. We got mods attacking mods. You're playing for first place tonight, everybody. That's what it's about. No prisoners. Where's Tiny? All right, Tiny's going to go trade a Ben. Now, Ben just dropped a healing seal, so Dimes just broke his seal. And Tiny is going to go T20. Fully loaded to the wall. Now, Tiny has turbo. Turbo's worn off. No effect from turbo. So again, you're getting wrong wall. You're going to get the remainder of the red wall. And that was barely holding on. But we know Tiny's strength. Tiny actually gets the next wall. So he didn't really kill 2 walls. He killed about 1 wall and 5% of another wall. But 100 points registers on the board. That's the way it works out. Kel, you're up. Kel's final move of the first half, everybody. All right, Kel is bringing, she's bringing Timmy out. It's a big pet animal. Animal taking D15. Joe, I got you sitting at 85. Kel going M20 loaded to the wall. Get a little damage of her own there. Kel turbo is no longer in effect. She take down a red block. No, you don't take down a red block. Animal shutting it down. All right, Animal's playing blue. That is the second blue for Team SLY. Each team has used 2 blues. Kel has denied her points. All right, Joe, it's your move. You got 10 seconds, Joe. All right. Joe, just because you came in off the bench, I'm going to let you know, Red Nolan will do you no good. Because this is the final move before halftime, you would waste it. So, I know you came in as a fill-in for a person that died, but you don't play it. All right, he's going to go in Rage 3. In Rage 3 T20 to the wall. Animal taking down the first wall of the night. In Rage 3 T20 loaded. And let's give SLY a complete wall. There was no doubt that wall was going down. All right, Amanda, your move. Remember, you can't play pets, Amanda. Just an FYI. Amanda, Moon, and Anthony. No pets. Who are you going to hit with that? Can't hit Amy. She's dead. This is the first time I think we've ever had 3 bench players targeted in one game. New record. Animal. All right. And I'm going to give you guys like the little map key. Any player that's over here up against the wall, they're not in the game. All the players that are not against the wall. Now, Tiny's close to the wall because he had to back up. But yeah, if they're over here, they're out of play. All right, so Amanda's going to attack Animal with a Vulcan bow and an AP2 arrow. Now the problem, Joe, it's like Billy Jack said. There ain't a damn thing you can do about it because you guys have no psychos. And this is going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. Amanda's AP 17, and she's going to hit you with an AP2 arrow. You ain't going to Marty. I know where you're going with that, Will. Joe, take 19. Base. So, Joe, we're taking you down to 75. And your base is now 35. So big hit from Amanda. All right, Will, your move. We got Will, Moon, Anthony, Flyrod, Dimes, Nixie, Ben, and Ray. Or Ray and Ben, sorry. All right, Will is going to start out. He's going to go trade to Ben. Ben, you're going to eat 20, taking you from... Ben is sealed. 1 sec. Nope, Ben is not sealed. Tiny's broke your seal. Yeah, it was broken by Tiny. So Ben, you're not sealed. So take 20. And Will is going to go M20 loaded to Main Street. Team MIR. Any response to Will's M20 loaded to Amanda's boss? Sitting at 55% health. All right, Fly Rod is going to play blue. That is the third blue for Team MIR. They got one remaining, everybody. It's winding down. They're running low. All right, Will, another big play. Moonshot, you're up. We got Moon, Anthony, Fly Rod, Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. And then we go to halftime. And no pets, Moon. All right, this is going to be good. All right, so Moon is going to drop Decay Smoke. So Dimes, I mean, I guess it'd be good. We're going to be at the end of a turn in a minute. So Moon drops Decay Smoke. It goes over to Dimes. So Dimes, you are decayed, which means you can't seal unless you first heal. Now, you may get to halftime. It may not matter. And Moon is going to play Mental Block to Emperor. Now, Anthony, you're sitting at 80%, so you're not in terrible shape. But I need you to do me a favor. Give me a quick 999, Anthony. Tell me what these three things have in common. A dentist, a guitar player, and a coal miner. Dentist, guitar player, and a coal miner. What do they have in common? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need an answer, Anthony. Says they all have picks. And they do all have picks. No mental block for Moonshot. Denied. Absolutely denied. All right. Anthony, you're up. We got Anthony and then Fly Rod. Anthony is going to go Fury 4. T20 loaded. Anthony rocking swole, so no additional damage. I got a building hop over. One more. Get you in position here. Up to Main Street. Never mind. All right. Anthony's going Fury 4. T20 loaded to Amanda's boss. Let it hit or any action from Team MIR. It's the ultimate chess game, isn't it? Save it, let it die, use resources. Moonshot says, let it fly. All right. Well, it's a Fury 4, and it is fully loaded. Amanda, your boss that was at 55, all the way down to 25. Barely holding on. Anthony with a big, big hit. Fly Rod, your move. We have Fly Rod, Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben, and then we're at halftime. Fly Rod is going to go T20 loaded. Trying to get MIR back in the game. SLY pulling out a little bit. So we got Fly Rod taking down that red block that Kel was going to take down, that Joe stopped from being taken down. All right, Fly Rod, good move. And let's go over to Deadly Dimes. All right. Come on, Dimes. What you got in store? It's a good first half. It's a little slower than I was going to say typically in normal. I don't know what word that combines to be. But anyway, you get the idea. It's a little slower than normal. It's got tongue-tied all of a sudden. Fuse ability, red glob to boss. Now, the nice thing about the fuse ability red glob, you guys got no more psychos. And Dimes knows this. So she avoided the grenade and she wanted to go straight up damage. And sorry, Amanda, your boss is no moss. Or no moss either. Sorry, I'm not Eminem. I can't make boss rhyme with moss. But your boss is dead. SLY straight up went abuse. Dimes Bringing home the bacon. Nixie, your move. Final move of the first round. MIR's killing players. SLY's killing chickens. Seagulls. All right, so Nixie's going to play boss. Nixie, are you going to Main Street? I assume you are, but just want to confirm. All right, Nixie taking boss to Main Street. Ocean Man, finish us up for Team SLY in the first half. Oh, hold on. We got a T20 as well. Nixie going T20 loaded to the wall. I got you. Yeah, if you guys can give me your moves on one line, that'll help me out a lot. Nixie taking down a red block. All right, Ocean Man is going to activate the Deacon Dagger. So, Ray's activating the Deacon Dagger. It's not going to carry over, so I'm not going to go through necessarily. I mean, I'll give you an idea, right? Kel, because the next move is going to be Ben. So, Kel, you're at 70. You're not going to die. Amanda, you're at 100. You're not going to die. Moon, you're at 100. You're not going to die. Fly Rod, you're safe. Nixie, you're safe. Ben, you're at 70. You're good too. So he activates it. Everybody takes damage. But unless Ben decides to kill a few of his players, it's not going to carry over into the next round. But Ray's also going to go T20 loaded. And that one is going to go black, green, and green. All right, and 10-man. Your final move of the round, and then we go to the second half, everybody. Final move of the round. All right. He's going T20, fully loaded to the wall. 10-man, bring it home. And Ocean Man is going to play blue. It is, Anthony, but it's not. It's not going to tick enough. It'll stay there. All right, my dry erase marker hates me, so 1 second. Ray denies it, so we've got the third blue. So MIR has a Psycho left. Each team has one blue. It is no, you've not used two Psychos, Jason. You've used one. And that is the end of a very good first half. So we'll go to the second team. SLY has used both Psychos. MIR has one remaining. Ben played Unholy Smoke to get rid of Vile Smoke. So we'll start out the second half with no Vile Smoke. Neither team has used a Marty. Both teams have one blue remaining. All right. Let's all slap ourselves in the face really hard and see if we can speed this match up for the second half. So this is for first place. It's important. I get it. But I do have to tell you, sloppy extra moves. We need to clean this up in the second half because we're going to be going till like 4 o'clock in the morning. So let's get the starters back where the starters go. So I got Amy going back to the bomber position. Dimes, Animal will be in play. Is it going to be you or Ray? And tell me where Animal's going to play. And it's 11 o'clock. Last call. Do we have B-Dub in the house? Bonnie in the house? Or Julie J? All right, so we're going to go. So Dime's going to stay in, and Animal's going to stay in. So they're going triple bomber. All right, so here's the way we go, everybody. It is going to go Tiny, Kel, Amy, Amanda, Will, Moon, Anthony, Flyrod, Dimes, Nixie, Joe, and Ben. Tiny, kick it off. Everybody's at 100% health. You have 10 seconds, Tiny. We go 6, 6, 4, and 4. Each team only has one blue remaining, so I do think it's going to speed up a little bit. Only one Psycho remaining for Team MIR, so should be a fairly fast second round. All right, I'm caught up. Amy, how does it feel to be back at 100%? All right, we got Tiny's going Summoning Rod. Also bringing the vile smoke. They love the vile smoke to the bomber area. Sorry, Kel, you're just going to be standing in green shit like the whole night. You're just going to have to deal with it. Vile smoke to Ben and Kel. Kel, I got you starting out this round at 90%. Ben, just when you thought it was safe, you're back to 90%. And Dimes is going TS20 fully loaded. I'm going to let the walls hit. So if you guys just want to cast blue, let me know. Like I said, each team has one remaining. Use it whenever you want, because once they're gone, these grenades are going to fly hot and heavy. Tiny taking down 2 blue blocks. Kel, you're up. Tiny does have a pet out. He does have Rod out. Don't even listen to the playback of what I just said. Kel, silver sparking red Omega. To Animal. Joe, you just got slapped like that guy on Good Times used to do to everybody. Sweet Daddy, something like that. Anyway, Joe, you got hit big. That is a red Omega, silver sparked. Welcome to 65% health. And Kel is also going T20 loaded to the wall. Kel taking down another red block. So, Joe, after red Omega hits you, you don't have to attack it. It's going to bounce over and hit the wall. So don't worry about it. It's kind of like hit it and forget it. No, not like that. It's like hit it and then it's going to go somewhere else. Amy, you're up. Amy's like, hell with all this damage. I'm going to summon Faith. Bring out the legendary. That's what I'm talking about. Minimize that damage. Amy's going to play Faith. She's going to ghost Kel. And T20 to the wall. Hey, Amy, the nice thing about dying tonight is you saved a few grenades. All right, so Amy, we're going to go blue block. And a lot of damage to that red block, but not quite enough to get it down. Amanda, this would be the round where your boss would resolve, but it died. So, your move. Game is far from over, everybody. Oh, boy. Oh, God. She just didn't do that, did she? All right. Here comes the 1-2 punch. This is the move that makes everybody cringe. It is a red icky Deacon Dagger combo. And it goes like this. Tiny. Take 25. Tiny's sitting at 75. Amy. Take 25. Will. Take 30. Anthony. Take 30. Dimes. Take 25. And Joe. Woo. Take 35, Joe. I got you sitting at 30. Will, you are correct. Will take 0. So Will staying at 100. And Tiny had Pet Repel. So Tiny, I'm kicking you back up to 85. And Tiny was sealed as well. So we're going to leave Tiny at 100, Amy at 75, Will at 100, Anthony at 70. Dimes and Animal, not so much. Seals do. Well, Joe, the only thing you can do with Medic Page 2 is take somebody else's damage and give it to yourself. So I don't know that you want to take half somebody's damage and give it to yourself. All right, so Amanda just went straight crazy beast mode. Will? Yes. Will, you're up. All right, Will is going to go Ghost Smoke to Amanda. Red Paul to Ben. So Ben, Red Paul's going to double strike you. It's going to take you down to 70. And yeah, we can see you, Julia. And Will is going to go M20 to Nixie's pet. Any response from Team MIR? You got one blue remaining, or do you want to let this resolve? It's getting awfully dark in here. Let's just turn out the lights and just let these grenades fly. All right. Any blue or... All right, we're letting it go. So, Nixie, your boss from Will's M20. Sitting at 65%. So about a third. All right, Moonshot, your move. And Moonshot, congratulations. Your boss actually resolves. So Team MIR getting their second flag of the game. Team MIR. Jason bringing home the points. Just got a little bit more interesting, didn't it? All right. Summon Hannibal to Animal Silver Spark. We're about to get some serious bloodshed working up in here. So we're going to go Seal Smoke. All right. Hold on 1 second. No. That's 4 moves. So you can't Silver Spark and drop the smoke. You can do one or the other. All right, no seal. So we're going to Silver Spark, Hannibal, and T20 loaded to the wall. All right, so Silver Sparking Hannibal. Animal, I got you going down to 10. And the moon is going to go T20 loaded. Gabe likes that move, so he approves. Moon is taking down the final block in the wall. So, congratulations. We are even on the walls, everybody. We're going to rebuild it. SLY still with the wall lead. Little bit of a lead, but they are closing the distance fast. So Moon finishes a wall and takes a flag in the same move. Not bad. All right, Anthony, your boss resolves. So not to be outdone, Anthony getting another one for Team SLY. So just when you think the game is tied, it's not. So we go back up to scoreboard. That is the third flag for Team SLY. Keeping a little bit of a distance. All right, Anthony, your move. We got Anthony, Fly Rod. Dimes, Nick C. Joe, if he makes it, and Ben, if he makes it. Anthony, and then Fly Rod. All right, Anthony's going to move over to Joe. Drop a heel smoke. This is a multi-purpose heel smoke. It's going to hit dimes a little bit. It's going to hit Joe. So Anthony dropping. And then throwing a grenade. And Moonshot is like, hell no. Phantom Cape by Moonshot prevents the heel. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a game changer right there. Everybody was about to hit some smoke. But you do get the T20 loaded, Anthony. I'm going to tell you, MIR is playing some championship caliber tonight without their big gun, aren't they? You got to give it up for MIR. Anthony, take down that red block. All right, Fly Rod. Your move. I'll give you guys a health check if you want it. Tiny 100, Amy 75, Will at 100, Anthony at 70. Dime 75, Joe holding on by a thread at 10. On the other side, Kel 90. Amanda, Moon 100, Fly Rod at 100. Nixie at 100 and Ben at 70. I'm going to put that wall back up. Anthony was Main Street. And Team MIR, Anthony's grenade was targeting Nixie's boss. Any response to that grenade? All right. So let's take it from 65 down to 35. All right, Nixie's boss is 35, and Fly Rod's your move. All right, he's going to go Red Hannibal. Silver Spark Animal. I think that's going to be the end of the line for Animal. Amy's going to evoke it. That's her second evoke. Amy, it's a D32. She evokes it, prevents half of it. Doesn't matter. The other half carries over and still takes the animal down. Joe is heading to the sideline. Ocean Man. Put you in the bomber position. So that's where Joe was. Team MIR with another skull. Second kill of the night. Three flags for SLY, 2 flags for MIR, and 2 skulls. Just got interesting, everybody. Fly Rod also going TS20. 5 SLY flies. And again, let me know if you guys want to use blue. Otherwise, I'm just going to let them go. Black, green, and green for Fly Rod. Deadly Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and then Ben. Dime's going to drop red Nolan. I'm assuming you mean Frantic 5. But that's good. Red Glob from Fuse to the Main Street Boss. And it is a Frantic 5 to the Main Street Boss. Can't stop it with blue. But they do have a Psycho. Who's going to play Psycho? All right, Nixie's going to play Psycho. That is the final one of the night. So there are no more Psychos in play. Each team has one blue. The pet, the boss, is still alive at this moment. Nixie, it's your move. We got Nixie, Ray, and Ben. Nixie, Ray, Ben, and we have one more round of 6, and then we get speed rounds, final 2 rounds of 4. All right, Nixie is going to move so she can drop the Unholy Smoke. So she's going to have to stack to do that. Vile Smoke is gone again. Till the next time. And T20 fully loaded. Nixie goes double blue, trying to catch up on the wall damage. Ocean Man and then Ben. And then one more round of 6, everybody, and then we go super fast, where healing will be nerfed. Ocean Man and Ben, get your moves in. Everybody else, start to think about round number 6. All right, Ray is going to activate Marked for Death. One sec, I'm going to calculate damage. Give me a second. All right, Ray, I was reading the description, and it is grandfathered in before boss, but unfortunately, Marked for Death is D50 one-time non-pet damage. That may be modified later, but I want to double check that. We didn't have boss when we rolled it out, and I kind of reserved the right to look at that a little bit later on, but right now that is the description. Absolutely. All right, so Ray is going to go. Which TS you want to use, Ray? So Ray is going to target the pet. MIR, you guys have 1 blue remaining. It's up to you whether or not you want to use it on saving boss or let it fly. So Ray's going to go TS20. And that boss is holding on at 35%. MIR? Everybody still there? Coming through loud and clear? All right, Nixie's going to use blue. Nixie's working to save that pet. All right, Ray, you're denied, but you did manage to get the final blue from Team MIR. They have none remaining. They have no psychos remaining. So it is going to speed up quite a bit, everybody. All right, 10-man, your next to last move. Oh, 10-man's ready. I love it. Thank you, Ben, for being ready. Red Nolan, Heal and Seal, and T20 fully loaded to the wall. All right, he's got Red Nolan out. He is healed and sealed, so likely go back to 100%. And he's also going blue block. And pretty good damage on the red block. All right, Tiny, your final move in the round of 6. And you've got your pet, Rod. So Tiny is taking a red block. Walls are tied, but Tiny getting a little extra. Tiny and then Kel. Pretty close battle. Fact, MIR might have came back to take the lead. And certainly if they get boss on Main Street, they will take the lead. Still anybody's match. And it is heating up in here. Tiny and then Kel. Tiny, Kel, Amy, Amanda. Have your turns ready to go, if at all possible. Red Nolan. All right. Tiny is going to use the rocket, and he is going to manufacture. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hell. No, she didn't. This is brilliant. This is brilliant, Dimes. All right, first of all, it's Monday night. Dimes uses the rocket ability to create an FN16, which makes it an FN20, and blast it in extended range over to boss, taking boss out of play. Now that certainly ruffled some feathers. Very well played, Dimes. Boss is no longer on Main Street. Kel, your move. That was a game-changing move right there, in my opinion. All right. Omega hits, bounces back. Damage to the wall. Kel is going to blue spark. Now, Team SLY, you got one blue remaining. You want to use it here, or you want to keep it in your pocket? Kel's playing red Nolan. Her Omega is going to hit the wall and damage the wall. She's dropping red Nolan, and she's going to blue spark and T20. Dimes is going to play red blue, and guess what, everybody? Now we got nothing to stop it. Kel, you damage the red wall, but you don't get the rest of that red wall and the next wall like you're going to get with the blue spark. So Dimes preventing that damage. No blues remaining. Amy, you're up. MIR with 2 kills. SLY with 1 additional wall, or 1 additional flag. And don't forget, MIR has a portal win as well. So MIR probably, it's close. It's very close, everybody. Too close to call. Amy going to drop red Nolan. Heal and seal. And she's going to go E3. Now the heat's coming out. Amy E3 and first wall was damaged. Second wall is obliterated. Amy taking down a wall and a half. Amanda, your move. Keep up with the red Nolans. Keep up with the rods. We got a good finish in store tonight. All right. I'm assuming you mean a red Nolan. So Amanda is going to play Mustard Bomb. Any response to the Mustard Bomb? Mustard Bomb and Detonate for red Nolan. Amy's going to play Marty. Yes, it did hit. I said Kel's Omega hit the first red wall, damaged it, and her grenade was stopped. All right, Amy plays Marty, gets rid of Amanda's Mustard Bomb. Kel's red Omega hit the wall, damaged the wall. And then she blue sparked and threw a grenade at the very next wall. She was going to finish one wall and kill the next one, and that was stopped. So there's one red wall that's damaged for Team MIR. Will, your move. Will is going to summon Blitz to Ben's red Nolan. Ben, your red Nolan is out of play. Will is going to go F5 and Flux to Ben. Ben, you're sealed, but that Flux breaks your seal, and Will is going to F5 you. So, goes through the seal. You did get the heal, though. So, Will, he was kicked back up to 90. And, Will, you can't F5 it because you used E3. You can F4 it. So, I'll give you a Fury 4. I can't give you the Frantic 5. And Ben, we're going to take your heal and take you from 90 all the way back down to 70. And Will is going to hit with Armor Pen, which is also going to take you from 50 down to 38. So Ben, back to 70 and 38. Actually, Ben, you're at 65 and 38 because of the Fury 4. 65 and 38 for Ben after Will's hit. Blitz takes care of Ben's pet. And Moonshot, you're up. Last move in the round of 6. We got Moon, we got Anthony, Fly Rod, Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. All right, Ben is going to go red Fido. I'm sorry, Moonshot's going to go red Fido. And what it does is it hits for D15 and it gives him an enrage effect. So Anthony, you're taking D15. You were sitting at 70 after Amanda's attack. You're sitting at 55 now. Moonshot gets that E3 from Fido with his TS20. Loaded to the wall. He's also playing a Seal Smoke. So Jason with an Enraged 3. Remember that wall Kella damaged that was stopped before? That wall's down. And then, not that wall. That wall is down. So very similar to Amy, Jason finishing off a wounded wall and then taking the next wall down. All right, Anthony, your final move in the round of 6. Slight wall lead for SLY, a kill lead for MIR, a flag lead for SLY, a portal win for MIR. So super, super close, everybody. It's really going to come down to the last couple rounds. All right, Anthony's going to go Mustard Bomb. Kel and Team MIR. Fly Rod is going to play Marty. All right. That's one Marty apiece. That means each team has one Marty remaining. Fido is Yep, red Fido's gone. All right, Fly Rod. Your move. Final move in the round of 6. Stay focused on your turns, everybody. We got a lot of people asking for a lot of other people. Run that through your faction chat. Too many questions going on. Slowing the game way, way down. And we got people asking for clarification that have no vested interest in the move. We're good. I just want to keep you guys focused. I don't want you guys to get in the weeds and miss a good move because right now, the team that focuses more is probably going to win. All right. Fly Rod is going to go boss to Main Street. Fly Rod is taking boss to Main Street. Nixie, your final move in the round of 6. Fly Rod is going TS20 and 5 box to the wall. I got you, Fly Rod. Fly Rod getting another red block. Both teams, 1 block remaining. All right. Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. Each team has 1 Marty remaining. That's all you need to know. No psychos, no blues. Each team has 1 Marty. Dimes, Nixie, Ray, and Ben, and then we go to 4. All right, Dimes and Red Nolan that was not previously killed are going to go TS20, fully loaded. Dimes taking down the red block. And let's go ahead and rebuild it. And why not take down black, green, and green for red Nolan? So SLY getting their second wall of the day. Taking a slight wall advantage. All right, Nixie, Ray, and Ben. And then we clear the field, and we got 2 quick rounds of 4. A race to the finish, everybody. Will there be kills? Will there be bosses? Will bosses be killed? Will it be wall damage? We have no idea how this is going to go down. But it looks like we got to fight to the finish. Nixie, Blue Spark, and TS20 fully loaded. You absolutely get the job done. Good job. We're going to go ahead and rebuild that wall. So just when you thought SLY taking a little bit of an advantage, MIR finishes their second wall. Ocean Man, unless there is some death, your final move of the night. Stick around, you never know. You might have to jump back in. We got Ocean Man, and then we got Tin Man. Remember, health will not reset. Health carries over, and it will be nerfed. Ocean Man is going to Bloodlust. I love the move, and he's going T20. Little extra kick to it. T20 fully loaded to the wall, Ray. All right, how about double blue and a little bit of damage to the next blue block? That could be important. All right, Tin Man. Final move of the night. Again, unless somebody dies, you have to sub in. Blue Spark. Blue Spark, TS20. That's the best move of the night. I love it. My sentiment exactly. Blue Spark, TS20, fully loaded to the wall. Scream at the sky, jump, double high five, Kel and Nixie. That's the way MIR rolls. So, Ben is going to get, let's see. Let's calculate this damage. Black, blue. I'm sorry, green. Green. And damage. With the Blue Spark, you get a little bit of a carryover, not enough to take the wall down. All right, that is the end of our round of 6, everybody. It is about to get really, really heated. So big shout out to Nixie. Thanks so much for jumping in here. Big shout out to Tin Man. Great gameplay, getting the job done. Ocean Man heading over to the front row beside Jack Nicholson to watch the finale. Dimes over here checking out the scenery. Everybody else stays in position. Once again, there are no psychos. There are no blues. Each team has one Marty. Healing has been nerfed. If someone dies, we rotate somebody else in. I need everybody to be super fast, super focused. Let's get this done in 20 minutes. All right, Tiny, your next to last move of the night. What is your target? What is your move? Tiny, Kel, Amy, Amanda, Will, Moon, Anthony, and Flyrod. Two moves remaining, everybody. Be smart with your moves. All right. Tiny is going to drop Max Torment, which Amanda means that you cannot enrage unless you use half a move to peel off the Torment shell. So Amanda's coded in Max Torment, Red Nolan. And Dimes go T20 loaded to the wall. All right, here we go, Dimes. Let's see what it looks like. Tiny is hitting a damaged blue wall. Takes down the blue block. Damages the next red block with Nolan. And then Tiny finishes off the red block and damages the next red block. Kel, your move. All right. See, Dimes, that's where it should have went. It should have went to Kel, right? Kel, F5, T20s. So I said, you get down to the last couple moves, and everything matters. And they are loaded. Nothing can be done to stop them. It's going to be a big hit from Kel, everybody, because it is F5, and it is her and Red Nolan. So check this out. Blue was already damaged. Blue, blue, red, and damage to the next red wall. Kel coming up very, very big in that situation. Amy, you're up. Amy's going to go Torment to Kel. And Kel can't enrage again either for the same reasons that Amanda couldn't enrage. Back-to-back Torments. Not at the right targets. All right, but Amy is going to go Fury 4. T20. Fully loaded for Amy and the wall. And check this out. You guys like the last one? How about damaged wall, dead? The Nolan carryover damages the next wall. And then Amy finishes it and finishes it again. So we had a damaged wall. Amy and Nolan both enraged, finishing off all 3 red blocks. Oh, and let's get the third wall. Third wall for Team SLY. All right. Let's go over to Amanda. Unforeseen. We got Amanda. We got Will. We got Moon, Anthony, and Fly Rod. It's a good move. She's going to play Rod. And she is going to go silver. All right. Give me a 999 if you guys are all back. Let me know everybody can hear me. Otherwise, let's make sure you guys F5. All right, good. Everybody's on real time. We're good. So again, Amanda hit for AP 20 to Amy, took her from 79 down to 59. So pretty big hit. Will, your move. Healing effects are nerfed 50%. There's no purple effects. That's a good point. Amy was sealed. Sorry, Amanda. You hit her. She was sealed. Broke the seal. Will's going to summon Nolan. All right, we got Nolan out. Now, Will is going to play Torment on Moon. Now, that's a nice play. Moonshot. You can't enrage unless you use a half a turn to peel off the Torment seal. Will's also going to go T20. You peel it off. It's a half a turn move. But the reason why that's important is it prevents you from casting a pet. You get it. It takes up half a turn in a critical situation. So Will's going T20 loaded to Main Street. This is Fly Rod's pet. Fly Rod, your boss. $65%. Now it will cap next turn, but it's a 65%. It's very interesting of how this is going to play out. They focus the resources on your boss. How does it play out? All right, here we go. Moonshot, your move. You can do both. All right, Moonshot is going to summon Nolan and peel off Torment. All right, so big move by Will forced him to use a half a turn there. But Moonshot does have Nolan out. Anthony, your final move of round number 7, and Fly Rod, you'll finish out round 7. And then each player gets one additional turn. Remember, MIR won an early portal victory. They got a couple more kills. SLY with a wall advantage. And currently they have a flag advantage. Still anybody's game. Got some extra pets out. Anthony's going to drop Nolan. Blue Spark. TS20. And Anthony stepping away from the wall to go after Boss. Fly Rod, I got your pet at 30%. But it's taken a couple moves in order to distract from it, so we'll see. Fly Rod, your move. And then after Fly Rod, each player one final move, and then we will crown a winner. Fly Rod, you can't play Red Nolan. You got Boss out. Critical. The Boss is great, but it prevented him from dropping his Red Nolan. So he's going to go TS20 loaded to the wall. Slide him around just a little bit. He's taking down a piece of the wall. We're still super close, everybody. All right. I need everybody to take a deep breath. Get your moves in. This is the final round of this match. All things considered, we got off to a slow start. We've ramped it up a little bit. You see the flags. You see the kills. You know the portal. You know what's at stake here. Sole possession of first place is on the line. Tiny, your final move of the night. Kick it off. This has been as good of a match as you'll see once we kind of piece the fragments together. Some really good moves tonight. All right, so Dimes is going to go red Fido to This is a good move too. So the reason she did this is solely to get the E3 bonus. So she goes red Fido to Moon. Taking Moon from 100 down to 85. No big deal. But she gets the Enrage and gets the T20. In order to hit Fly Rod's boss, and it does lethal damage because of the Enrage. Very, very well played, Deadly Dimes. Fly Rod's boss is tossed. I like that, Anthony. She wasn't able to take down wall damage, but she might have saved a 300-point pet. Kel, your final move of the night. I got to tell you guys, Dimes is playing some championship caliber PDL tonight. That move and the move earlier with Rocket, very well done. Kel's going to play Blitz. Absolutely, Fly Rod. No doubt about it. It's kind of a two-way pet. Will, Kel just came over and devoured your red Nolan. And she's going to play Torment to Will. And she's going to go T20 loaded to the wall. The only thing that'd be better if this was a championship. I mean, this is good. Kel taking down a red block. All right, Amy. Final move of the night. Amy, Amanda, Will, Moon, Anthony, and Fly Rod. We got people who are tormented. We got people that have already used up their Enrage. We got some pets out. We got a little bit of everything. Look at Amy. Look at Amy making the same play. I love it. Another red Fido to Moonshot. I don't know, Moon. I was joking about the first one, but now it's starting to get serious. Moon down to 70. Amy's going to drop Max Seal. T20 loaded to the wall. Black, green, green. And Amanda, your move. And Jason, I'll give you 15. I'll give you 15 back for the seal. So I got you at 85. So you only took the second damage. First one broke the seal, but both caused the Enrage. And Amy, you actually did damage to the next one because of the Enrage. Just an FYI. All right, Amanda is going to seal Moon. Moon, you're covered by smoke. And Amanda's going to take another shot at Amy. But Amy just dropped the Max Seal. So the Max Seal resolves Amanda, and then you broke the seal a second time. So no damage. Yep. And Rod resets. Takes the last red block, which gives MIR wall number 3. So the walls are now even. Each team with 3 walls. MIR with 2 kills. SLY with 3 flags. I think we need a 4th person to bring up that Amanda has Rod out. But not anymore, because Rod took the wall, so Rod's gone. All right, good moves across the board. We are in crunch time. Will, final move of the night. Will, Moon, Anthony, and Fly Rod finishing it off. What? Hold on. No pressure, everybody. Amy double sealed. That was pretty crafty. Will's like, you know what? Hey, I can't I can't enrage because of what Kel did. Some good back and forth right there. And Will's going to go TS20 loaded to the wall. Will, it's up to you. You want to move out of defense and go hit the wall? You got to confirm it. All right. Actually a smart move. Will's going to sacrifice the 20 points to come down here. And he's going to take down a couple of blue blocks. So, Will, that was a nice 25-point play right there. Blue and blue. Little extra kicker. All right, Moonshot. Final move of the night. Moon, Anthony, and Fly Rod. You know what? All things considered, 1230 is not bad. Because we were trending. All right, so Moonshot did peel off the Torment last round. He did drop Nolan. And now he can F5. It's going to be a big hit. T20 loaded. It's one of those nights. He says, burn that wall down, please. All right, let's see what he gets. I feel like it's going to be pretty strong. Black, green, green, blue, damage to blue, 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 red. Moon destroying it. All right, we've got 2 more moves, everybody. We got Anthony and we got Fly Rod. Moon did his part. That was a big, big hit. All right, Emperor, let's see it. All right, Anthony is going to E3. Oh, it's going to be a big one too. TS15 loaded with Nolan. Blue, red, red, and a little bit of damage to red. All right, Fly Rod. Fly Rod going TS20. Red block and damage to the red block, everybody. And that is where we leave it. Oh my goodness, what a match. Yeah, everybody's going to calculate. Everybody's going to do their thing. This is what it's all about. I mean, this came down to the wire. So before we get into it, everybody just take a second, congratulate each other, because nothing you can do about it now, right? You can second guess it. You can say we should have did this, we should have did that. But now it's just going to come down to the points. And I think both teams did a hell of a job. All right, let's get to the basics here. Walls were absolutely even. $1,100 points for MIR. 1,100 points for SLY. And I'm going to say both these teams left it all out on the table. I mean, there was some amazing stuff. Let's go to kills. MIR got 2 crucial kills. 300 points. SLY did not get a kill. Let's go to defense. MIR, 160 points. SLY, 140 points. Flags. MIR got 2 flags, 350 points. SLY got 3 flags, 600 points. MIR, 100-point portal victory. SLY none. SLY with a total 1840. MIR, looks like $2,050. I'm going to double check it. MIR getting the victory regardless, but they got the victory with the portal. And 2 kills. Yep, I have MIR at 2020 and SLY at 1840. MIR eking out a close battle. Couple highlights here. Flyrod with a big sneaky play, dropping a boss late in the game and pulling multiple attacks onto boss. That was huge. Obviously, the portal win, that was huge. MIR focusing on Amy, taking Amy down early, that was big too. That was their main bomber. So when MIR took Amy out of the game, it shifted the landscape a little bit. But boy, oh boy, what a championship level match. I mean, this is good stuff. So Flyrod made a great play, keeping them off the wall. Yeah, and he even said it so much there. He's like, hey, they had to use a few attacks, taking down my boss, and then just good back and forth. What'd you guys think? Best match we've had so far? I mean, you could see the nerves in the beginning. Like, everybody was like, do this move, that move. You know what? The good news is this. Let me go back and show you this. MIR moving into first place, but the gap between first and second, unbelievable. And I will say this is one of the better matches MIR played. I mean, they really pulled together, picking up the pace from top to bottom. You guys know, I mean, when you're missing Bonnie and everybody else steps up, but they played as good as I've seen them play. And one thing I did like, Tammy and Amy, both really good plays with Max Torment. We got to see Max Torment tonight, and we got to see Red Fido. Both those combinations were super, super good. So tonight was the night to really experiment with some of that stuff and see some of the moves. So, go back to the drawing board, figure it out. We got a tournament coming up. These two teams might meet again in the tournament. We know that SLY won once and MIR won the second one. So we'll see how it goes down in the tournament. So great combo moves. Hey, everybody, I know you guys are tired. I wanted to keep it a little bit quicker, but certainly with high-pressure matches like this, I know there's a lot of questions, and it does bog it down a little bit. But good stuff. Good match all the way around. Appreciate you guys tonight. There will be no stream tomorrow. I will be completing your inventory 100%. So you will get 100% inventory tomorrow, and then we will be back at it. I heard Vox and Arc got a really good one lined up for Wednesday night. So if you're from MIR or you're from SLY, relax and enjoy the rest of the night and be here Wednesday night and cheer Arc and Vox on. Thanks, everybody. See you then. Have a good night. Peace.